Shalom, party people, and welcome to the 12th C. It is November 4th, 2022. I want to say it was 54 degrees Fahrenheit when I ran at 6 a.m. this morning. Unknown distance for 30-ish minutes at a semi-reasonable pace, so we'll assume 2.5 to 3 miles, but unsure. And this morning was about getting it done and starting to break a sweat. I felt terrible all day yesterday, and finally took some cold and flu medicine, tested negative for COVID, so do not have the coof, but it was just one of those things. I finally took some cold and flu medicine at night and a whole bunch of vitamin C, zinc, and magnesium, and got a really good night's sleep. And I think one more good night's sleep and I'll be back up to fighting shape. But all in all, recap from yesterday, gallon photos. I did not weigh myself because I didn't have access to a scale. So unknown, I would assume probably 201, 202 if I was being, relatively guessing right, because I was overindulging. The meals that I had access to yesterday and today, this morning at least, were buffet style, and so I had probably an overindulgence of food, and that's 100% on me. But continued reading in Psalm. Yesterday I did 61 through 70, and then continued reading in Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. And then my food was fruit, potatoes, and eggs yesterday, and gravy. I had some gravy with those potatoes. And then I had chicken and mashed potatoes and biscuits for lunch, and then for dinner I had a really good burger with blue cheese on it. It was fantastic, and a fried egg, and then a meager helping of fries, and then a slice of pizza off of somebody else's plate, and a little roll of bread. And then, so carb heavy yesterday for sure. And then today, so far, because I haven't eaten dinner yet, but so far I had eggs and biscuits and gravy, and then I had kind of a chicken pasta and peas, and then I had sugar-free crackers, spinach, carrots, a banana, and then dried fruits and nuts. So all in all, my food today has been okay so far. I assume for dinner I'm probably just going to have leftovers from whatever I've got in the fridge. Probably some kind of rice and Hawaiian meatball, or chicken pasta, not sure, but I'm going to be very diligent to watch my portion control tonight, so that way I not have to worry about it. I have taken my photo. I am most of the way through my gallon, if not all the way through by now. I've been trying to up my fluid intake because I haven't been feeling well. And then I have read Psalm 71 through 80. No, I apologize. I read Psalm 71 through 80 yesterday, and then 81 through 90 today. Continued reading in Jordan Peterson's 12 Rules for Life. Yeah, picture gallon. And then there's no point in me doing a weigh-in right now because my normal weigh-in is when I am completely fasted in the morning before doing anything. But I would assume probably 203 if I was to be honest with myself, just from the overindulgence. But yeah, all in all, I 100% need to watch my food intake. That is 100% on me. I can't be 34 days into 75 hard and not watching what I eat. I'm at least watching the quality of food that goes into me, but I'm definitely not watching the quantity as heavily as I should. I'm pleased with where my so far exercise results are putting me. but I need to not be putting on weight. I don't necessarily need to lose weight per se. I do want to have a much more toned physique than I already do. I would like more definition without it being, cut scratch face or anything along those lines. I was talking with some party people, and they were, just kind of asking me why I'm doing what I'm doing, and without getting crazy, because I like doing 75 hard. I like doing things where, it hurts so good. But I was running the Tough Mudder earlier this year, and there was a guy who was 76 years old, and he was running with his grandson. And mind you, he was slow. But all he and his grandson did was travel the country and run Tough Mudders. And when I'm 76 years old, I would like to be that spry. They went through every obstacle. They did not go around them. They failed on plenty of the obstacles, but it was something that they were just can-do attitude. And, I would love to be in that level of shape that I can run with my grandchildren, heavy obstacle courses, when they are old enough to do those things. And that's part of conditioning, is making sure that we're in, well practiced in the things that we do. So that way, when we pick those things up, when we, pick up tools, we know how to use them. When we need to work on something, that it's familiar to us. When we have a deadline on something, that this is, just another day at the office. When we are conditioned, we are well seasoned and well able to go kick butt and take names. So, that being that, I like the idea of doing hard things. On that note, go do hard things.